What is land? Land is where home is, where our ancestors lived, and where we come from. Some land have been stolen by colonialism, other land have been exploited until complete drought, and the rest of land are completely polluted by the human hand. But physically, land has a different meaning for everyone, depending where you were born and which blood is running in your veins. My physical land began in Duvernay, Laval. It's a little neighborhood in a little suburb where everything is little: houses, egos, money, and people. But first, a little bit of history. The first Tremblay, who was Pierre Tremblay, established himself in 1647 in Charlevoix. He comes from Normandy. He is the father of all the Tremblays. Then 11 generations passed and the Tremblays spread across Quebec. My grandfather built a chalet in Charlevoix where he also was born. And we still have this chalet. It's the closest I have to my heritage, and it feels like you're really with your ancestors when you're at the small village of the Éboulement Centre. Then my grandparents moved to Duvernay and my dad was born, and then I was born too. So I'm living in a cozy neighborhood and I do not struggle with anything. But my ancestors come from a really different place, and I'm so different than them that I probably have a different definition of what a land is too. My land is the land of consumerism, the land of the leisure, the land of the rich. My ancestors may be vendors, farmers, craftsmen, teachers, but my land does not identify with theirs. Social media have shaped the accidental land that I live in, and so products, likes, and retweets became the new world currency. And it has a dreadful effect on the youth of today, so much that the majority become disinterested with anything that they cannot click on. I live on this land. I live in the land of consumerism, a land where everyone is trying to prove superior to everyone else with their likes on Facebook or whatever. Occidental world always have been the same: show is the best, praise the best, and suppress the inferior. But am I obliged to live on this land of leisure, or can I choose, create, or contribute towards an ideal land? My ideal land would be a land of justice and equality. The land that I am currently living on is not equal. A lot of land is legally claimed by the government, but this land is not theirs. First Nations are always struggling to keep their land, while justice is granted to us. Since Europeans arrived in America, Natives are always in a conflict with them to rightfully claim their land, while we try to make it our own. I am also Native on my mother's side, and so my heritage is in internal conflict. That is why I locate myself in the land of the present, detaching myself from any heritage I have. Since my land is the land of social media, I must use it as a tool to make the addicted youth of today realize how much injustice there are in the world and that we have the power to change it. Against such ignorance and injustice, the only weapon is education. My actual physical land is the university, and I'm proud to say that this land leads me to a little bit closer to a more equal and just land.